Hi Libra, welcome into your weekly reading. I hope you're doing absolutely amazing. We're going to jump into the tarot, of course, and see what the week has in store for us. So bear with me as I do my initial shuffling. They're saying that you're on the right track, and no matter how many times it takes to get something done, it'll happen the way it's meant to. It'll happen when it's meant to, and you will achieve what you're destinedly meant to in this lifetime along your path. It feels like you're thinking about what you gave up, what you're about to give up, what you need to release, what you need to adjust. Feeling like there's just a lot of movement within your mind. Okay, you are very productive throughout the week for the most part, and when you're not, that's also productive, right? Healing needed, listening to your system, being pushed by spirit to, I'm hearing take it slow, right? Chillax is the word I'm getting, interestingly enough, but it feels like a week where you are thinking about how to better your future in so many ways, because I feel like you're meant for a lot being drawn to this reading, but certain circumstances rewinding back and, up until this point have left you with what feels like delays or just disturbances, holding you back to an extent. But Spirit's saying, with all of that coming to mind and being, I feel like, pretty damn accurate, how have you been holding yourself back? If I could even speak, how have you been holding yourself back? Whether it's you've been overspending certain other habits, certain expectations, giving you're a manifester at this time and moving forward. But there's also a feeling, a very Three of Wands vibe. You're looking to the horizon and thinking about the possibilities. How can my world, my path transform for the better? How much am I actually meant for? I would watch the Aquarian reading, but it feels like, oh, maybe that was Taurus's reading. Anyways, yeah, that was Taurus's reading. The Ace of Pentacles talking about how there's a new situation for you. Okay, new money for a lot drawn to the reading, but I wouldn't be surprised if for a lot like myself, there's a situation that's a door is opening throughout the week. You're getting that invitation or just that yes that leaves you having to invest money, right? Is this a new place to live, a new vehicle for you, a happily ever after, either way, however it looks for you. But it could be a new chance to make money, a new chance to succeed. So whatever that Ace of Pentacles is representing for you, it feels like it's a golden opportunity with certain slight negatives, I want to say, down the line, even if you can't see them currently, certain obstacles or it will feel different, right? It's not going to be exactly like the past or anything like the past when we think about similar situations. But the point is, this is meant for you. I feel like this week reminds some Libras drawn to the reading that when something's truly meant to be, there's no stopping it from continuing or coming back around for you. If that's a person, great. If that's an opportunity to invest in, absolutely amazing. And if that's a job situation or a business related situation, amazing as well. But it feels like Spirit's saying that money is on your mind throughout the week with these two cards coming out. Connecting is on the mind, but I feel like maybe on the back burner or just not is prioritized. All right. But I feel like when it comes to connecting with somebody, if not multiple people, in order to get what you need or what you want, you're on point. I just split the deck to the manifestation card, the Magician, talking about how Libras this week are manifesting quite nonstop. And so therefore it highlights the importance of what you're expecting, your intentions, and how you're actually feeling. Because when you're feeling something strongly, Libra, the room can feel it. I feel that quite strongly myself. When you're feeling affected by something, people pick up on it, right? Maybe even when they don't see you, right? Maybe just your energy field and what you're giving off in that sense. But I also feel like there's a focus on when you desire something world changing or you desire something to adjust for yourself, when it comes to your current circumstances, you are heard, okay? Your spirit team, your spirit guides are hearing you and working in your favor behind the scenes, and will more so moving forward. But your connection to the universe, it's like everything is vibrated, right? Radiated. And so therefore I feel like you are being heard and felt, and therefore you're going to get what you deserve. And it feels like you're manifesting a wish for yourself. All right. There's a sense of a lot of Libras as well drawn to the reading, knowing that in the upcoming weeks or months, you're going to end up proving certain people or one person in particular wrong. in regards to making the best out of something, or in regards to making something happen in general. There's something about you conquering, overcoming, and making something work for you, right? And that independence is shining quite brightly. And I feel like those who are meant to support you more so moving forward will, and those who aren't simply won't. And that's just the reality of that situation. But what else do we have for Libra? If you want to do it, you'll do it. That's the vibe. A very, again, independent soul. Thinking about where to put your game piece next. Now, you may get this acceptance, this new beginning for yourself, but then what else is needed in order to prepare for that? What else is needed in order to make that work for you? All right. However that looks for you, I feel like you're about to give birth to something different. There's going to be a couple moments throughout the week where the energy shifts in the wrong direction within a situation, right? Is that at home? Is that at work? Is that where you're out and about, visiting, say shopping or something of the sort? I'm hearing even maybe a friend's house for a select few. You're going to find that this is a push to shift up your surroundings, right? I'm not saying in general, right? If something's meant to continue, it's meant to continue. But you may just need to step away from wherever or whoever that is representing for you for a temporary time and allow for the energy to resolve itself. All right. There's also a feeling of certain other factors of your life kind of almost resolving itself. Not everything needs to be attended to 1000% for things to work out, to be healed, to be resolved once again. I feel like for a lot, that's a connection for you, if not a couple. It could be in regards to something with the work situation or maybe the home situation, but it feels like you're very well thought of and looked after once again. But the week also does, on a negative note, speak upon, show evidence that you deal with certain stresses. I feel like there's certain stresses you deal with when you sleep that you don't recognize or remember all the time or in general. But I do feel like in your waking life during the day or, whenever, you are finding there are certain little twists and turns that don't feel very enlightening or very nice. Let's just put it that way. They feel a bit disheartening. Maybe you're spiritually messed with, affected by energy, or maybe there's just a couple people or a situation in your life that's a bit heavy and a bit stressful all the meanwhile. But I do sense that this is either going to remind you why you want to change, or it reminds you that you can make the best until the best, or you can, they're not as bad as you once had to deal with these stresses, okay? But I feel like there's also a reminder that your path up until this point has prepared you thoroughly for what's at hand, and more so for what's at hand moving forward. And I sense that you're intuitively feeling things quite strongly throughout the week, so trust that. The Seven of Cups talking about an 814 is an angel number meaning for you. 814. Let me take a deep breath. You're going to have to do that at certain points this week as well. But you are thinking about all that you have sorted through, all that you've decided, and all that you still have to accomplish and decide moving forward. I do feel like there's someone around you that you really can't trust or you shouldn't trust. And that will become quite clear whether it's a reminder or an informing throughout the week, or maybe a bit of both. But it feels like you're climbing the ladder to certain levels of success, and it feels like consistency is the name of the game for you, and doing what you have to do just to, take that next step forward and see yourself at new heights. There's also a focus on stairs or a ladder otherwise in a location. Very interesting. I know how that pertains to me, but the Seven of Swords is mentioning that this is a week where you are being very to yourself on the down low about what you're contemplating, what's happening, and what you're changing moving forward, or might change, right? But I do feel like when people are meant to find out, they will find out, because you're leaving certain question marks in people's minds, leaving people wondering, and therefore people want answers. But I sense that you are communicating with who you're meant to throughout the week, and there is a bit of distance between you and them, right? Whatever distance there is in that sense is very much purposeful as well, right? You will always connect with who you're meant to at the right timing. Trust that. But the Queen of Pentacles talking about how you're giving off this energy throughout the week where I think this came up in Aquarius's, where you're very grounded, you're very peaceful, but you're very motivated and magical through it all. And I also sense you're thinking about how to spruce up your physical appearance, maybe how to be in the best energy field, how to feel your best, right? Spirit may remind you that your happiness is a true priority, or at least it should be moving forward. But it just feels like there's a passionate new shift in the right direction for you throughout the week where things are working out for you. Your mind is a bit on fire at certain points, but how do we minimize that? How do we simplify that? And how do we make sure that things feel more simplistic but complex and successful for us moving forward? A very strategic week for you where Spirit's reminding you that you're meant to go the distance, you're meant to reach for the stars, and you're meant to see more for yourself than you've had and that you have at hand currently. All right? So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your week, Libra, and I'll see you next time.